Okay, thank you. Hello, everybody. Um, I just verified I won't have an echo. I did, so I can watch it on YouTube as well. Um, anyway, we're live, and I want to thank you for being here. Welcome, anyone, any new people. Today, we're doing another live sale. This is a live anything and jewelry sale, so it's not going to be just jewelry. In between, it can be just about anything. And most items are going to be offered up so that they'll have a starting bid and that you have a chance to bid on them. The reason I do it this way most often is because it just seems to work better for the lag time, giving anyone that didn't have a chance to bid on it on a buy it now, they can bid on it on an offer up. And I guess they just get a better chance. They don't have to worry about the lag time as much. But I'll still have buy it nows, a few of them in there. Just thought I'd throw that in there. I do ship from Wisconsin, which reminds me, get my banner out there so you can see that. Um, so you need to if you want to get ahead of the game or you want to make any bids, you have to register. And the information to register is scrolling there at the bottom of the screen. What you need to do is send your YouTube name, your address and zip code, and your email address that you want to use for your billing purposes. Send it all to Kathy at atticavenue.com. And then once I have that, you're able to bid, and I will give you a blue wrench indicating that you have registered. And I won't have to bug you anymore. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can do that by hitting the subscribe button in the description box below, and then hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified of all new upcoming videos. In case you'd rather have a rather more personal notification, I can add you to my email list. Just let me know. I don't like to just put you there. I like to have your permission. So, with all that said, don't forget to check out my eBay store and let me get the next item in the chat and we'll get started. Hopefully, this will work out good for all of us and we'll all have a good day. So, let me go ahead and get it in the chat. The first item is what I had in the preview, and I'm going to move the camera, but not until later. These I think are easier to show this way, so hang in there. Let's get it in the chat. How is everyone today? Um, this is a 7 inches in diameter, and we're going to start it out at $10 if anyone's interested. Now, to show this, I need to turn this light on so you can see it better. Kind of fades me out, but that's okay. So this is it. This is very vintage. I don't know how old it is. The only marking I see is on the back. It's a ZA with a circle around it and then OWO, and I don't know what that means. But it is solid brass, and you can see there's patina on there near the top and on around there on the side on the bottom. 7 inches in diameter. It has flying ducks or flying geese. It is aged. It does show signs of age and wear with the patina up here. Hi, Tammy. Thank you for being here. Um, so I'm going to show you the back of it. It does have all the rubber feet or plastic. These I think are plastic, but they're there. Oh, Mike, I didn't get around to it yet. I kind of forgot. My own fault. I'll have to do that yet. Um, I see this out on eBay. They're offering it on eBay for $18. Didn't I get it in there? I thought I did. Yep, $10 if anyone's interested. And on Etsy, it's being offered for $39. Now I know I think it is geese too, but I wasn't absolutely positive. But yeah, that looks like geese. I know there's brass cleaner out there, so I didn't really clean it. I wiped it down with a wet wipe just to get rid of the grease and dirt that might be on there, but I didn't clean it or polish it or anything like that. Like I said, it's out on eBay for $18 and it's out on Etsy for $49. So I think $10 is a reasonable price if you're interested. State of Disorder. I've never seen you here before. You need to go ahead and register so that I can give you a blue wrench and get your name in with the registered people. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm just double checking here. 1 second. I'm looking to see if you have a channel. I've never, because like I said, I've never seen you before. You do have a channel with subscribers and everything. So interesting. So all you need to do is register if you want to bid in it on anything. And you don't have to do it now. You can do it later. Just thought I'd mention it. Any interest? Only $10. I have more of these, so maybe not the brass ones, but the brass one is really a little bit more valuable. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Mike. I'm not sure what you mean by sharing it. If you mean sharing it on Facebook. Hi, Jeannie. Jeannie, I know my sister didn't answer you that last time, a month ago or so, when you asked her how she was doing. She just doesn't like to talk about it because it's always not the best information. So it isn't that she was ignoring you. She just don't like to talk about it. It's not a perfect situation for her to deal with. All right. Doesn't look like I'm getting any interest, so we'll go ahead and pass on that. We'll have plenty of more. This is the only solid brass one I have, though. Okay, we'll pass on that. And then, like I said, we're going to leave this camera where it is for a few minutes and show you more of these. Um, this one's cast iron, which is also nice. Let's see, the longest, this one is an oval shape, so that's nice. It's like 8 1/4 long by about 6 1/4 wide. I'm going to start these out at $8. Okay, sorry I don't have it in the vid, get rid of that, and this time, this one will be $8. Now this is, again, I did wipe them down, but I didn't polish or anything. That I'm leaving up to you. This one is 8 1/4 inches long by 6 1/4 inches wide. Beautiful rooster, copper rooster. And then it's made in Taiwan. It is stamped on the back that it's made in Taiwan, and then it has the number 2, and it also has a little ring where you can hang it if you'd like. And it has the feet. All the feet, these feel like more like rubber than plastic, but I'm not absolutely positive. But this one is cast iron, perfect for a country kitchen. Yes, beautiful country decor. This would look so nice with, those copper, oh, mold, those copper molds that people used to decorate with. I don't know if they do anymore, but they can. I'm sure if they can find them. Everything's kind of vintage. This is definitely vintage, and it's definitely cast iron, so it's kind of heavy. Yeah, pan molds. They're copper ones. This would look so nice hanging on a wall with those. I'm just thinking if I were to use it, that might be one idea. Okay, so we can pass on that one. Oh, wait a minute. We can't pass yet. Chicago Lady is in at 8. These are really, really nice. And like I said, the back has the hanger. It is stamped Taiwan. And it does have the feet on there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. We have an offer of 8, looking for 9 or more if anyone else is interested. I'm going to start the countdown. Yeah, it's heavy cast iron. You're not going to bend this. So we're going once at 8, looking for 9 or more if anyone else is interested. It is beautiful vintage I don't know how old it is, but it is. We're going twice. Last call. And we're going to mark this sold. Okay, let me set that aside for you. 1 minute. Okay, I do have this set aside and marked, so that won't be going anywhere. Get this out of the way here. I wanted to check one more thing. Bear with me. Yeah, you're getting a really good deal on this. I was just double checking my work here. Um, yeah, a lot of them they're going for $15 or more. So you're getting a good deal. I won't worry about that anymore. But I got that set aside. I don't know what SOD means. I'll have to look it up. I'm not going to look it up. Thank you. Thank you. And then I put you down as Lacey. Sorry about that. Okay, so there's we got that. Oh, state of disorder. That's what it stands for. Got it. I've never met you before, so it didn't come to me like that. Okay, cool. All right, let's do another trivet. We got that one put aside. This one is also this. Let's see. All the feet are there. I don't know what design this is. I had it. 1 second. Here it is. They're calling it Bird in the Tree of Life. And this one is about, let me see here. Bear with me. I really have to check on something here. This one is 7.25 inches. And it's going to be $8 as well, if anyone's interested. Sorry I'm taking so long, but this one is cast iron as well. Like I said, I wiped them down with a wet wipe, but I didn't actually clean them or polish them or anything. So if you know how to do that, I'm leaving that up to you. Here's the back. It's also, I'm looking to see if there's any stamps on it, but I don't see any. But it is cast iron. It has the hanger on there if you want to hang it on the wall. It would go good with the copper decor if you have, those pan molds and bunt cans or pans or whatever that people decorate with. Vintage, definitely vintage, and it's cast iron. 7.25 inches. I hope you can see it all right. Has all the rubber feet. It's in really good condition. I mean, you can't bend it, anything. It is cast iron. If they don't go here, I'll put them on eBay probably for $10 and see what happens. So this is $8 here. Yeah, this is a pretty, what did I say it was called? Did I put it in there? I sure did. Bird in the Tree of Life. Hi, Bonnie. Been a while. Nice to see you. Ah, we got Bonnie in it for $8 on this one. Awesome. Yeah, these are vintage, definitely. Let me go ahead and start the countdown. I got 2 or 3 more. They're not copper ones, though, that I'm gonna do before, and then I got a few other things to do before I do jewelry or before I move the camera. So let's go ahead. We got Bonnie in for 8. Looking for 9 if anyone else is interested. We're going to start the countdown. We're going once at 8. Yeah, these are really nice. You're getting a good deal, I think. Going twice. I'm going to check and see if State of Disorder registered yet. I'm not seeing any emails, so she hasn't registered yet. That's okay. If you want to get ahead of the game before you put in any bids, I mean, you're chatting a lot. I don't see. I hope you're thinking about registering. Okay. You can't bid until the first. Must be when you get paid or something. I don't know. Okay, we'll let it go at that for now. You could register now and be ready. Then you don't have to think about it later. Okay, we had going twice. We're going to do a last call before I forget what I'm doing here. And we're going to mark this one sold. This is the tree bird. All right. Let me get that marked down and set aside for you. For $8. It's a good deal, I think. These are vintage. Okay, we got that set aside for Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. All right, now we have gold ones. These have got to be they're you can't bend them. I'm not sure what the material is. Probably steel. Um, so I'm gonna put this one out there. Some people might like the color better. This is Thomas Jefferson. Whoops. In a minute. Wow. One second. I gotta see what that. That's funny. Been a minute and now you're hugging. Hmm. Cute. Kind of cute. Okay, so let's move on. Um, I started putting it in there. Okay, there we go. I'm reading the chat too much. There's so much in there that I feel like I'm missing something, so I keep reading it, and it's really not much. So I'm okay. All right, this one's copyright 1951 on it. Oh, I that's okay, Bonnie. I thought it was cute. I'm not worried about it. As long as I know it's not spam. State of disorder, I was thinking might be spam. So if you know her, she must be cool. I'll leave it at that. Your hug is awesome. Okay, so this is a Thomas Jefferson trivet from 1951, copyright 1951. It's gold. I would think it's gold plated or gold tone. All I know for sure is it's gold. And let's see, it's about 6.25 inches. I didn't know you, so I hope you're not offended, but I just like to make sure. Okay, so this is a trivet, another trivet, about 6.25 inches. And we're going to start this one out at $8 as well. Now, this one is definitely vintage. I don't know if we're starting it out at 8, but hang in there before I show you any more. One second. Wow, this one is vintage. Um, if you get it for $8, I'm looking. This one's going for has been sold for 17 and 15 and 12 looks like the minimum. It's going one went for $45. Wow. You're going to get a deal if you get this for $8. I'm telling you, I'm giving you a deal after I look it up. This is copyright. I'll show you all that information on the back. See if we can get you to see it. Thomas Jefferson Cipher Montes. I'm not sure what city, but it does show copyright 1951. So $8 is a very good deal. When I saw this being sold for $45 on eBay, so I think it's very, very worth. Very good deal if you get it for $8. Okay, and there's no feet on there, so I'm assuming that's the way it came, but it doesn't, you know, you probably could get your own feet for it if that's what you want, but there's none with this one. Yeah, it does look like Celtic knotting. Definitely nice. And it is definitely an amazing deal if anyone's interested. I don't see a hanger spot on the back, but I'm sure you could put a string on there or chain or something and hang it if you wanted to. Okay, so these probably never did have the rubber feet because these are from the 50s. Definitely old school. And like I said, I wiped it down with a wet wipe, but just to get rid of the dust and the dirt, a little bit of the dirt, so it's easier to handle. But I didn't polish anything. I'm not sure what these are made out of. One second, maybe I can find out real quick. Maybe. Oh, there's these are solid brass. Wow, you are getting a good deal. Oh, really? Am I holding it up right? I'm not seeing the TJ. Anyway, that could be me. Yeah, this is solid brass. This is worth a lot more than $8. So I'm going to go ahead and pass on it. I don't mind keeping it. I'll put them out on eBay for more. So I'm not the only one that doesn't see the T and J in there. He sees it very plain. If I got it upside down or something, I see the J. I think I can see the J, but I'm not seeing a straight line for the T. I'm sure I'm going crazy. Okay, there's the J. I think I'm still going crazy. So anyway, it's $8 if anyone's interested. I'm going to go ahead and pass. And then we'll move on to another one. Here's another one that's solid brass, George Washington. And the copyright on this one, it doesn't have the copyright. Anyway, this one is, I'll just do the length. It's about 6 inches, approximately. And we'll start this with $8 too. So this is the George Washington. Now, I do see the GW on this one, I have to say. Hi, Jennifer. Yep, I see the GW on this one. The W is big. The G is kind of in the center. $8. Now, I didn't see what this one went for. Let's see, just curious, out of curiosity, the George Washington one sold for $13, and there's hardly any of those that got sold. So this is brass. Here's the stamping on the back. Let's see, make sure you can see it all right. George Washington. And well, we're doing anything in jewelry. So right now I'm kind of doing the anything part of it. I'll do jewelry later, but I got to try and sell some other things too. So I put anything out there. How do I get my stock? My brother goes to auctions once in a while, or I go to Goodwill, or I'm just taking it out of inventory because I've got so much of it that it's hard for me to stay organized. Oh, thank you. I had to do something, and because it's getting too long and I didn't go get it cut yet. Definitely nice enough to mount on your wall. This is $8 if anyone is interested. I sold a couple already, so that's not too bad. I sold the copper ones. So all I have left is I'm going to go ahead and pass on this. Okay, we'll pass on that. And then we have one more that we'll do for $8. This one's copyright 1950, and it's William and Mary. I don't can't think who William and Mary are right now. But it's definitely vintage. It's brass. And we're going to start this one out the same price. Um, Let's make sure you get to see it. I think that's the right side up. No, according to, I think it's actually this way. This is a, this is Williamsburg, I guess. I don't know if it's brass. I'm thinking it is. Anyway, this is William and Mary. This one does not have the feet. Oh, it does have two. It has 1 foot, so apparently it did have the feet on there, or someone threw it on there. I don't know. Um, this you can see the stamping on the back. William and Mary, copyright 1950. No purses. I might have glassware. I have to. I got stuff in the other room that I haven't even touched yet or looked at yet. So I really have a lot to go through. I can only go through what I got at the time. Nice gold color. Okay, we're going to pass on this one. Okay, that again, that was copyright 1950. So that's got some age there. All right, now we're going to do, you know what the state of disorder is, don't you? That's what I got here too. Anyway, now we're going to do a game. One second. Okay. All right. Oh no, I'm going to do some games. They're PlayStation 2. This one is a celebrity death match. And I'm going to start it out at $8 if anyone's interested. Otherwise, these will go on eBay as well. Um, sorry, Kim. This is just a game. This is called Celebrity Death Match. There's the back. It's in the case. They are pre-owned. They do come. They do have the manual. And I'm just going to pull it out a second here. But can. Try to be careful, showing you that they're pretty clean. I don't see any scratches or anything either. Kind of hard to see in this light, but and they've been tested. They do work. So there you go. This is $8 if anyone's interested. Celebrities are put on this planet to entertain us with oh, their anyway. Nope, these are the only games I got. I only got a couple of them. So it's going to be a choice of it's either this one or Tales of the Abyss. One or the other. They're both going to be $8. Choice of. I don't know if I'll still have it. I might be put. We'll see. I might put it on eBay. You can see it's really pretty clean. I don't think and they have been tested. They do work. This one also has the manual in it. Okay, so you have your choice of Deathmatch or Tales of the Ibis. Avis. Anyway. $8 each. Okay, I have one more, but I've already got it packaged up. So I'm not going to unpackage it if I don't have any interest in it right offhand. So those are available. And I have one more thing. And this is another book, junk journal book I put together. Okay, so we'll pass on those games. This one is another junk journal book. And it's empty. I don't have anything in it. I may put some tags in there if anything, but that would be it. This one is 7.5 by about 6.5. Since this one's probably, the more I make them, the nicer they're going to get too. This one turned out really nice, I think. Now I have the strings there if you want to put your own beads on there. And it's the same design. I'm just trying to use up the material before I move on to another type of cloth. And it's got the same type of pages as the other one. And there are pockets in there, but I have nothing in there yet. All blank pages, so you could decorate it any way you want. And there's 108 pages, I believe. I'd have to count them again, but I know there's over 100. So this is another one, and I got buttons on the back this time, a different kind of button. So you can finish decorating it any way you want. Again, you can add your own beads or your own charms or whatever you want. I can add them. It's going to cost more if I do any more finishing on it. I did put corner protectors on there. And it's really plain. You can decorate it any way you want. If I decorate it, it's going to cost more. But it's in pretty good condition, very good condition. The signatures, each of the signature covers here have the ribbon on the front. Let's show you here on the front and the back of it. These are big buttons on the back. But it adds a little character, that's for sure. You could even tie buttons down here if you wanted instead of beads. Any interest? I don't have a closure for it. I can throw in, I don't know what I did with it. I don't see it right now, but I had here it is. I'll throw in a hairband that you could use for a closure. You can decorate that too if you'd like. That's okay, Kim. So when you say scrapbooking paper, you don't think this is scrapbooking paper like that? Or I can make one and not do the cover with anything, let you paint it like you said, but I'm still a little confused about I do have t-shirts. I only have the gray ones, but I have 10 of them available, Bonnie, for oh, the inside is fine. Okay. I'll go ahead and see if what I can do. Um, I have plenty. I can make a plain cardboard. The inside, now I've been using, just so you know, I've been using boxes like this to make them. So the cardboard part will be on the outside and this will be on the inside, but you can still paint that, or do you want me to cover that so that you don't see it? But I'm just going to go ahead and set that aside then and put it in Etsy or something and see if I can gather any interest. All right. Okay. So let's deal with Bonnie. Bonnie, I have them right here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these available. They are extra large. And yeah, you were the one that got them before. You got the cream colored ones, so you know what they're like. I think you did get some gray ones too. So I have 10 of them for $3 each. They're all extra large. So yes, let me go ahead and set all of them aside for you. And then that's it. I'm out of them. Let me set that aside. Awesome. I do. I have all 10 of them available for you. Thank you. Thank you. It's just not the color. I'll see if I can get more of them, but at this point, it took me a while to, not real long, but it took me, they were a nice quality with the gid, what is it, gilded? Okay, let me mark that in there, and then I have to write it down. I'll just mark sold because you're the only one that showed an interest. All right, let me just get that your name on them so I know who I sold them to, and then we'll move on. At $3 each, and it goes to Bonnie. Okay, thank you, Bonnie. I got it. Okay, I'll let you know because if I can get the same deal, I may get more, but otherwise we'll see. I'll let you know. All right, we got the gray ones. I won't get the gray ones next time. I'll just get the cream or white if I can find them. All right, let's see. What else have we got that before I move the camera? I think that was it for the other items. And okay, we'll get that done for you, Kim. I'll send you a picture before I bill you or invoice you for it. Not a problem. Thank you, Kim. Now, the thing is if I put paper in it, you're gonna paint over the string. Do you want me to make a special one with the string inside the cover? I think there's a special. I haven't tried it yet, but I think there's a special way to sew the signatures in so it's not showing on the outside of the cover. Um, I think you have to sew it into and then insert that so it won't show on the outside of the cover. Do you want me to do that? You don't want to paint over. You know what I'm talking about? See where these buttons are? I won't put the buttons on there or anything either. But when I sew the signatures in, the thread is on the outside here. You want me to keep that on the inside? I can make a special bind where it's on the inside. Um, kind of let me know because I don't know that you want to paint over the string like that. And then you're going to have a hard time painting the inside with all the paper in there, in between the signatures. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. In between the signatures, too. Although that'll be, and then you're going to paint up here. It's going to be different. It's going to be more difficult for you to paint. I'm just saying. Make sure you know what you're getting into. Okay, so we're going to try moving the camera. I'm going to start doing some jewelry now because I think that was all the anything items I was going to put out there for today anyway. Kim, I kind of want you to think about that painting and with the papers in there. It's going to be a little, unless you get a fine brush, let me know if that's still what you want. Because you're not going to be able to take the papers out to paint it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move the camera and we're going to do jewelry now. I'm going to let Kim think about it because I don't know exactly how I'm going to make that for her if she wants to paint it. How she's going to paint around the paper. So, Kim, I'll let you think about it. Otherwise, I have that other book, or I can make another book with plain covering so you can decorate it, I guess. All right, let me move the camera. So we're gonna do some jewelry now. Okay. This is carnelian. Yeah, that I can do, Kim. I know I've got plenty of coffee dyed paper, or I can make some more, not a problem. I have lots of music paper, so I can do that. So you want all coffee paper, or you still want mixed paper? Why don't you email me what you want it for paper, and I'll make it for you. Um, 'Cause I don't know if you want all coffee dyed paper or you want a mix of coffee dyed and music. It'd be easier to do a mix, but I'll wait for your email. Perfect. Okay, so this is a carnelian cuff bracelet. It is adjustable. And we're going to start this out at 9. Well, I'll start it out at $8 just because it can always get bid up, maybe, huh? It's a starting bid of $8 if you're interested. It is carnelian. The carnelian is not natural, it's lab created. Well, it is got all the natural elements in there. It's just been lab created. It wasn't grown naturally. I refuse to try them on because I don't want to stretch them. This has got an oblong look to it because of the curve in the band, but it's pretty even, no problem there. It is open in the back, and let me see here if I can find the stamp. It's right there on the end. I don't know if you can see it, but it is stamped 925. And lab created carnelian. It's a nice stone. There's nothing wrong with lab created stones either. I think they're just as nice as the real ones. It's just that they're lab created instead of natural. Okay, let's pass on that. And give me just a minute. '74 degrees here. Nice day. It's been cool for, say, the last week or so, but today it's warming up again a little bit. So I guess the pollen count is heavy, but oh, state of disorder. These are silver plated. They're not solid sterling. If it was solid, it would cost a lot more than that. They're made in India. India stamps them 925 silver plated. And one of my subscribers had tested them about, I don't know, he got so many, he tested 30 some of them, and they all came out to be anywhere between 800 and 900, and our standard is 925. So they are good quality, but I can't say they're solid. So I call them 925 silver plated. Just so you're aware, I don't want you to think this is solid sterling silver for that price. They're made in India, so they are good quality. Let's do another cuff bracelet. Okay. Now, this one is tube agate. It's adjustable, and it is stamped. And let me see, because of it's not a chip. It's really smooth, so I don't think it's a problem at all. But I want you to know there is like a mark there or something. It's part of the stone, it's part of the natural creation. But if that bothers you, I want you to be aware that it's there. This, for that reason, I'm going to start this one out. And it's smooth, but I'm going to start this one out at $5 if anyone's interested. So another one I'm not going to try on. It's got a really nice vintage style band or cuff with the swirl design. The stone is actually beautiful. It is natural. And it is stamped. Let's see. I can get you to see that on the side there. It's really hard to show that. But yeah, there it is. It's stamped. Really nice stone. $5 for this one, if anybody's interested. And it's got the nice open back. I won't try them on because you're supposed to have them on your wrist and let them get warm before you form it to your wrist. Make sure the metal is warm before you bend it and form it. That way you're pretty assured there won't be any cracks or bends in the metal. I see we got My Cozy Nest in for $5. Thank you. Any other interest? We're going to start the countdown. $5 for 2 agate cuff bracelet. Only reason, and I believe that's part of the natural stone, but I worry a lot about it, and I just want you to be aware, and I'm not trying to rip you off or anything. They are nice stones. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. We're looking for 6 or more. We're going once at 5 to my cozy nest. We're going twice at 5, looking for 6 or more. Last call. Got a chance until I get market sold. Okay, we're going to mark it down and set it aside for Rebecca. Thank you. $5. 1 minute. The only reason you got it for 5 was because of that mark on there. And I believe it's just a natural part of the stone, so you're getting a really good deal. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me find your basket and then we'll be able to move on. And let's see if I have a basket or if I have to make one. Looks like I might have to make one. Yeah, we're gonna make one. 1 minute here. It'll just take me a second. Okay, sounds good, state of disorder. Jennifer does that kind of thing too. She's got a degree or has gone to school for that as well. Okay, this goes to my cozy nest. Okay, we got you squared away. Now I can move on. Thank you, Rebecca. Okay, let's see what else have we got. Okay, we're gonna do a bracelet. This is smoky topaz and blue topaz. So let me just lay it here for a minute. Let you take a look at it while I get it in the chat. This one is 7 to 8 inches in length. It's adjustable. And we're going to start this one out at $10 if anyone's interested. This one, Smoky Topaz as well, is lab created. Beautiful, beautiful stone. Just faceted. Very nice sparkle to it. And then the blue topaz is faceted. It has the T clasp or toggle clasp or T bar, whatever you want to call it. And there's the adjustable links in there, so you can go from 7 to 8 inches with that. And it is stamped on the link. Let's see, I want to make sure I see it before I. It's on the inside of the link. 1 minute. I thought it, yeah, well, I thought it was there. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there it is. It's there. Oh, I just wanted to show you that it is stamped on the inside of the link there. Really hard to see. 925 silver plated. We got Rebecca in at 10. Do I have earrings to match? I don't have them now. I must have sold them. I used to. I'd have to look for more, but I don't have any right now. But it is smoky topaz and blue topaz. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown. Let me lay this down so I can type. Kind of hard to do both at the same time, but we try. Okay. It is, I believe it is London blue topaz. That's what it says, blue topaz, and as dark as it is, I think that's London blue, exactly. But they are lab created, I think. I know the smoky is, for sure. I think all of it is lab created. Usually the glass ones are. Um, so we're going to start the countdown. We're looking for 11 or more if anyone else is interested. I have Rebecca in at 10. Going once. Looking for 11 or more. Going twice. Yeah, it is. Thank you, state of disorder. Yes, it is. It is the same ingredients as the natural. I don't know what they call them, but it's just lab created and not grown naturally, just in a lab. Okay, we're gonna do a last call, looking for 11 or more. If anyone else is interested, you have to get it in there before I get the sold written down. Okay, let me get that marked down for you. And we'll get that set aside. Thank you, Rebecca. It is beautiful. And I'm just quickly measuring it again. It is adjustable from, yeah, 7 to 8, approximately. I won't say it's exactly, but you know what I mean. Okay, got that set aside for you. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and get your name out of there and move on. What do we have here? Let's see. It looks like we have another bracelet, and it's another T-bar bracelet. Lay it out here so you can see it while I type it. Okay. Okay, what do we got? This is Morganite. And I measured this one at 7.5 inches, adjustable to 8.5 inches. Oops. And we're going to start this one out at $9 if anyone's interested. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a closer look. The Morganite, this is another lab created stone. It has the T-bar toggle clasp. It is faceted. This one happens to be fully faceted, or checkerboard faceted is what they call it. It has a pointed. It has the pointed. It's pointed at the top. And it's got like a leaf design maybe in there. $9 if you're interested. Very pretty. Um, I'm not sure if that's a leaf or it looks almost like a pea pod. I was thinking a corn pod, but whatever it is, it's pretty. And it is stamped, just so you see, it's open in the back and it is stamped 925, which again, it's made in India. It's silver plated, not solid sterling. It's silver plated, 925 silver plated. Wow, that's hardly even enough for the minimum deposit. You need to keep it there. because she doesn't want to register, Jennifer. I asked her, and she doesn't want to register until after the stream. So I, I guess that's up to her. I asked her again just because I was thinking she was spam, but she guarantees she's not spam, so I don't know. If I get too much of it, without, I don't want to wait another week to find out. She says she did register. Let me see if I got the email. If I would have known that, I would have. She did register. All right, I'll go ahead and give her the I didn't realize she registered. Let me get that set aside for her and give her the wrench. Wow, I didn't realize that. I am slow today. Okay, let's give her the wrench. Okay, she now has the wrench. She is registered. Okay, so this bracelet, next time she types in, she should have a blue wrench. So we're going to go ahead and pass on this. I'm not seeing any interest. I'll just show it one more time so you can see how pretty it really is. Yeah, now it's just, if you want to, I can hold things for you if you want to bid on it. I hold for, a little while. Not, I can hold it for a week or so if you're worried about not being able to get it. All right, let's go ahead and pass on this. Just letting you know, if you want to bid on something and you want to hold it till you can pay for it, I can do that for you. That way you don't miss out on it. Entirely up to you. Let's pass on that. So all you got to do now is bid, and I can send you an invoice. Oh, I was going to pass on it? I don't mind holding it. You'd be willing to pay $9 for it? I'll set it aside for you. Let's do the countdown. I would be more than willing to set it aside for you. Perfect. You got your bid in. We're going to, you got a week, 2 weeks, whatever it takes. And we're going to go once. I give everybody a week to pay anyway. I'm not I have quite a few people that ask me to hold it. We're going twice, looking for 10 or more if anyone else is interested. This is let me show it one more time just so you know what we're dealing with. I'm going to do the last call. Last call. And we're going to mark this sold. Okay, let me get that set aside for you. And when I send the invoice, which will most likely, I send them out either late tonight or tomorrow, more likely tomorrow, I'll set the due date for at least a week, after the first, so you won't have to worry about that. And then you can pay it as long as you pay it, by the due date. All right. Thank you. And this went for $9. I have to make you a basket. I haven't had you bid on anything before, so I don't have a basket. So give me just 1 minute, please. Yep, she's going to love it. I just want to check something. Just checking your real first name. Looks like it's Bethany. All right. We now have a basket for you. Thank you. You don't mind my calling you Bethany, do you? Okay, thank you, Bethany. All right, now we can move on. We can move that out of there because I got you taken care of. We're going to do this as a set. It's an pendant and earrings. Now I have snake chains. If anyone's interested in chains, I can show you those. I have 20-inch, 22-inch, 24-inch, and 30-inch for $4, $5, $6, and $8 respectively. If you want to see them, I can show them. Okay, let's see. I'll let you look at it while I get it in the chat. See if we can. Some people don't like. I've had people that didn't want their name out there, so I just thought I'd ask. But it was kind of late because I had already said it, But I try sometimes. I try to be careful for people. Okay, I'll let you look at it while I'm covering it up. I didn't want to do that. There we go. That'll be good for now. Okay. This is a set. It is a pendant and earrings. It's pink. Oops. Pink Chalcedony. Right, yeah, it just looked funny to me, but it's right, I think. The pendant is 2.5 inches. And earrings are 2 inches. And we're going to start these out at $12 for the set, if anyone's interested. Okay, so I'll show you the earrings up close first. Pink Chalcedony, they've got like a butterfly. I don't know if it's a butterfly, but it looks to me like a butterfly design. And the Chalcedony is faceted, so it has a nice sparkle to it. These are lab created again. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, some people might have, might think it makes a difference. And these are stamped on the wire. The earrings are stamped on the wire. I don't know if I'll be able to show you that, but they are. Just know that they are. And then let me give you a close-up of the pendant here. There it is. And the pendant is stamped. I'm going to the eye doctor, so right now I have a hard time seeing some of the stamp, but it must be stamped. Oh, it's in the bail, that's why. Oops, I dropped the earring. Wouldn't you know it? Clumsy, clumsy. That's what the manufacturer said. Lab created, so that's what I'm going with. Let me double check. Yeah, that's what the manufacturer stated, so that's what I'm kind of going with. So it's stamped inside the bail, but here's what the pendant looks like. Maybe the manufacturer's wrong. You could be correct, Beth. I just don't know. I'm going with what the manufacturer wrote. It's a very pretty stone. The bottom stone on this one is not faceted. It is on the earrings, but on the pendant, the bottom stone is not faceted and the top stone is. That's what I'm thinking. It could have been mislabeled. Anyway, this is a beautiful butterfly bezel design. The bail has an antique or vintage design that goes all the way around. It's stamped inside the bail, so I don't think I'm going to be able to show you that. But it has the open back. Very pretty set. I have chains if you want them. I'll show them to you. Just let me know if you're interested. A lot of people have their own chains already, so okay, we'll pass on this one. It is gorgeous. All right, we'll go ahead and pass. Give me just a minute to pack up. I don't like to leave things just laying because then I get too disorganized, and that's not good, you know. I'm disorganized enough without making it even harder. Okay. Okay. All right, let's do a ring. See if there's any interest in rings. I think I sold all my rings. We'll see if they pay for it. They haven't paid for it yet, but I think I sold all my rings. I'm kind of waiting for the payment before I show them again. Give them, their week or more that I give everybody. Here we go. I don't have things all laid out for me, so okay, here's the ring. This one is butterfly jasper, and it's a size 8. And I'm going to start this one out at $10 if anyone's interested. Very pretty, very pretty ring. Too small for me, but it's. I'm just trying to get it to focus so you can see how pretty it really is. There we go. And it's got like the raised line design around the bezel. Nice shank. It is stamped inside the shank. See if I can get you to see it or not. Not real dark, but it is there. I think you can see it. Anyway, it is stamped 925, and it's $10 if there's any interest in it. There. I'm just turning it around so you can see it both ways. $10. Okay, not a problem. We'll pass on that and move on to something else. Okay, we'll pass on that. We're going to do another bracelet. I have new items, but I haven't gone through them yet on the bookwork or whatever. So those won't be out until Tuesday. But this is a rainbow moonstone and alexandrite bracelet. And it's another adjustable with a T-bar or toggle clasp. Let's see if I can get this out here for you to see. One second. Sausage fingers, huh? I hear you. Mine are like that too. Let's see. Why don't we try laying it like this? I'm trying. I want you to be able to see it. There, that's not too bad. Okay, this is rainbow moonstone. And alexandrite. And it's 7.5 to 9 inches. I measured it. Adjustable. And we're going to start this one out at $10 if anyone's interested. So it is stamped on the back. I'll show you that in a minute. It has the T-bar or toggle clasp. It has the foxtail flat chain design in there. The alexandrite is faceted. And the rainbow moonstone is very pretty. And it is stamped on the back on that stone right there by my thumb. Open back. Now, this one would fit me because it goes up to a 9, but it also can go down to a 7.5. So it's adjustable. You can see the adjustable lengths. There's 3 of them there. Yeah, these are lab. I'm sure these are lab created, or you wouldn't be getting this for $10. And they're faceted. These are also fully faceted or checkerboard faceted, so they sparkle even a little more. So there we go. That's going to be. We'll pass on that. Thank you, Beth, for the info. That helps sales because people need to know lab created is pretty much the same as the natural stone. The I would think the moonstone is natural on this one. that we were just talking. Let me double check what the manufacturer said. That we were just talking about the Alexandrite. Yeah, the moonstone was natural on there. Okay, let me get that put away. Stay organized, you know. All right, let's move on. And this is a pendant. We're going to do a pendant. Let me get it out there for you to look at, and then I'll get it in the chat. I have to move that again. 1 second. Trying to get it to folk there. That's a little better for right now. Yeah, the moonstone and labradorite are really nice stones, so they're real always they always seem to be natural, the natural stone anyway. This one's 2.1 inches in length, and we're going to start this out at $10 if anyone's interested. This is the African Kambaba. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. African Kambaba jasper, 2.1 inches. It is stamped on the back of the bale, and I'll show you that in a minute. But it's very pretty, very nice stone. Let me get you a close up here. Oh, we got State of Disorder here for $10. Okay, so this is the close up. It's got a nice raised line design around the bezel. And it is stamped on the back of the bale. Kambaba. Okay. Does that sound right? Kambaba? You can see it's stamped right there on the back of the bale. It has the open back. I love I don't know, it looks like looking into the sky and seeing the stars and things. Kambaba. Okay, we're going to start the countdown. We're going once at 10, looking for 11 if anyone else might be interested. We're going twice. Last call, looking for 11 or more. Okay, we're going to mark it sold. Thank you, Beth. Let me get that written down. You won't get the invoice until at least tomorrow. I can tell you that now. But, you know, you'll have a week, even more if you need it, to pay for it. So that gives you plenty of time. I'm not trying to leave your name in there. I usually leave it there so that until I get everything set aside for you, that way I don't have to scroll up and down in the chat, and I have it right there who bought it and for how much. So that's cool. We got this set aside now. Goes to Beth. Thank you, thank you. Take your name out of there. And let's move on to another item. Good. I'd love to see a lot of you. Especially you, and you have subscribed to my channel already, right? Everybody give me a like. Hopefully that helps me to grow as well, and YouTube advertises me more that way. All right, let's show this one next. Yeah, I think you were subscribed before. You just what you had to do today was register, and but I think you did just subscribe a while back. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oops. I keep forgetting to move my cursor back. 1 minute. This one is 2.5 inches, so it's a nice sized one. And we're going to start this out for $10 too. This is called She Light. I'm just trying to, it's a calcium mineral. Let's see. I don't know much about it. Just that it's a calcium mineral. Anyway, it's very pretty. It's stamped on the back of the bale. Let me give you a closer view of this. Using my tweezers this time. So there it is. It's stamped right there on the back of the bale. If I can get it to focus here. Comes from Turkey. Interesting. I didn't know that. It's hard for you to see, but I'll get that. I'll try to make it better. 1 minute. It is stamped right there on the back of the bale. It is stamped. Has the open back. Hi, Triple J. Wow, nice to see you. I think Kim was wanting to introduce me to you. Thank you for being here. She'd like me to get on your show. Maybe we could switch off. You be on my show and I'll be on your show. Let me make sure I got your information and I'll give you the wrench. 1 minute. I got it. Let me get it in the right spots so I'm saving it in the right folder, making it easier to find. And I will give you, okay, next time you type in, you ought to be able to see the blue wrench. So this is Sheelite if anyone's interested. It's a nice size pendant. Trying to get it to focus. I want you to have a really good look at it. There we go. Now you can really see it. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on that. Not a problem. Oh, I don't think this one is transparent. It does seem to be pretty thick. So we're going to go ahead and pass on it. Not a problem. So I'll tell you what, Triple J, I think I will send you an email and find out what works best for you. Either you let me on your show or I'll have you on mine and we'll work something out. Um, I just want to build my subscriber list and maybe that'll help you. Not that you need much, you've got a pretty big name already. I've watched you many, many times. I love your show. I just don't buy a lot. Okay, did we pass on that? Yep. But I'll send you an email and we'll take it from there. Thank you for being here. Love it. I hate to just force myself on you. I want to make sure you're interested, not just forcing myself. But I think a lot of people know you already. That's cool. Okay, let me get this out here for you to look at. This is Sodalite. There, that's pretty good. I'll give you a close up in a minute. .3 inches in length. And this one's going to start out at $10 as well. So if anyone's interested, it's got a beautiful leaf design around the bezel. This has got a nice size stone. It's natural. Let me give you a closer look at it. It's stamped on the back of the bail. It's got a nice design right there at the bottom as well. Ooh, brooches. I might have a few, but I'd have to dig for them. So I don't know if I'll be able to get them out this evening. Here's the back of it. It is stamped on the back of the bail there by my thumb. If I can get it to focus. There, I think you can see it. And then it has the open back. Noel, are you new here? Nice to see you. Glad. Welcome. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to register. The information you need to register is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Once I get your email with all that information, then I will make sure you have a blue wrench and I won't have to bug you again. All right, let me see if I got it. I'm not seeing it, so maybe you got the wrong email address, but I haven't seen it yet. No, I have a web camera and I use my computer. No, I I don't have the best phone, so I don't like to use my phone. I just use the webcam. Okay, I'll look again. Noel, I haven't seen it yet. Nope, I don't have it yet. Noel, you'll have to send it again unless it's taking its time to get to me. I haven't gotten it yet. Oh, a loop. Like a mag, I do have a loop. I'll have to try that. I'm not going to try it today. Yeah, that would be help for those that want to make sure it's stamped. These are made in India. They are stamped 925, but they're silver plated. They're not actual. They're not solid sterling. Yeah, autocorrect is absolutely crazy. There we go. Now we got it. $10 if anyone's interested. Okay, let me check my mail again so we can get you. Oh, I still don't have it. Maybe you didn't send it. Maybe you're working on it. Sorry about that. Okay, we'll go ahead and pass on this. It's really pretty. And we'll move on. I'll check my email again in a minute. Usually I get a little bell sound when I get a new email, and I haven't gotten that yet. So I don't think it came yet. So I'll keep looking. Okay, let's move on to another item. Let me get it out there for you to look at while I get it in the chat. This is beautiful too. Perfect. Thank you, Triple J. I haven't got your name memorized yet, but believe me, I will get that memorized. Thank you, and have a good evening with your doggy sit. I love pets. So thank you again. Okay, let's get this one in the chat. This one is 2.1 inches. Nice size. And we're going to start this one out at $10 if anyone's interested. This is a nice banded black onyx. You can see it's kind of transparent where the white is. Has a nice rope design around the bezel. It's stamped on the back of the bail. Let me see if I can just turn this around and not have to take it off. Yeah, you can see it's stamped right there on the back of the bail that it has an open back. I think her name is Jen. Bye, Jen. Thank you again. I'll send an email. Okay, wait, let me get that. I got your email, so I want to get that in the right folder. 1 minute. That way it's easier for me to find. Okay, and then let me get you. Oops. Okay, next time you type anything in the chat, you should see a blue wrench. You're good to go. Thank you. Okay, so there we go. A banded black onyx. You can see it's the white part is a little bit transparent, which is natural. I'm just pointing it out, that's all. Whoops. You can see my finger passed through there. And that it is stamped on the back. Beautiful pendant. Any interest? I think I put it out there for 10. Yeah, we got it out there for 10 if there's any interest. Beautiful pendant, $10. Stamped on the back of the veil. Silver 925 silver plated. Any interest? All right. We can go ahead and pass on that. Not a problem. Oh, state of disorder. You're doing just fine. I'm just the one that's probably overcautious because I have had spam on here quite a bit, and I don't mean to do that to you. I'm careful. That's all. I have to try and be careful. I usually let people go, and then it doesn't always turn out well for me. So I kind of state it right out most of the time, and that way people can tell me, and we'll take it from there. Okay, we're going to pass on that one and move on. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon and hit the thumbs up. Would be greatly appreciated. I'm trying to grow. Okay, so we have, this is really pretty. Oh, I don't usually try to burn people. I'm ready to tell you if there's any flaws. That's the first thing I tell you. Even if the manufacturer doesn't tell me, I tell you. That's like I mentioned that chip or not chip, but that two agate bracelet had a mark in the center which was still pretty smooth, but I wanted to let people know it's there, and I think I gave a lower price for it, even though the manufacturer doesn't tell me those things. Yeah, this is Iron Tiger Eye. It's 2.5 inches. It's made in India, but this one is not stamped. And it's going to start out at $10 as well. Um, Beautiful, beautiful stone. Natural iron tiger eye. I'm wondering if tiger eye is a wood because it always looks like wood. Isn't that pretty? 2.5 inches, really a good size. And there's no stamp, but I'll show you the back that it does have an open back. You can see the iron tiger eye design on the back as well. No, I try to be completely honest. I haven't had many people ask for refunds. Sometimes they break in shipment. I usually, and when I do, I refund immediately. I try to, if there's any flaws, I try to get that out up front, so there's no reason. This one is beautiful, natural iron tiger eye. $10 if anyone's interested. Because if I get it from the manufacturer, I will ask for a refund if I find a flaw. And like you said, PayPal is good about helping you out with that. We got Bonnie in for 10, looking for 11 or more if anyone else is interested. We're going to start the countdown. Oops. We're going once at 10, looking for 11 or more. Beautiful stone. Going twice. This would be even a nice pendant for a guy too because of the iron tiger eye design. It's plain enough, that a guy could wear it. Last call. And we're going to mark it sold. Thank you, Bonnie. Let me get that set aside for you. Thank you, thank you. And then we'll move on to another item. Like I said, I like to keep that in the chat until I get it put away so I don't have to scroll back through the chat. Sometimes I forget to remove it, so if I do, just let me know. All right, let's see. We got to get even though I got the t-shirts, I have to get you a basket. 1 minute. One minute. My sales, I have for sure every Tuesday and every Friday at 5 p.m. I'm thinking about, and I haven't done this for a while, but I'm thinking about also having pop-up sales. But you would get an email if you want to get on my email list, or you hit the bell icon and have, then hit the all button so that you get notified of all my sales. This goes to Bonnie. 1 minute. I'm working on it. We're almost there. I don't remember what I just said. Okay, we got Bonnie's basket. She has them shirts also, but they didn't fit in a basket, so we now have a basket for jewelry in case she buys any more. I'm just trying to keep up with the chat. My live sales are every Tuesday and every Friday at 5. So, Noelle, with knowing that, do you want me to I don't like to just put you on my email list, but would you like me to add your email to my personal notification? That way you'll get an email of when my sales go live. Let me know. I'll mark it down and okay, it's no problem. I just won't do it till after the show. So we got Noel and State of Disorder. You want to be on the list as well? I will put you there. Okay, I got your names down. All right, right after the. Excuse me. I'll take care of that right after the sale. Okay, let's keep moving here. Let me get this out here for you to look at. Still 74 degrees. It's been cool, so it's kind of nice to have a warm day here. Okay, let's let you look at that and then I'll get it in the chat and we'll take it from there. That way you'll get both my regular notifications and my email, and it'll go if I do a pop-up sale in between. I do email for that too. Okay, this is $10 as well. This is called Camerite. I'm gonna check and see what Camerite is. Hopefully it won't take me long. Oh, you get that. I hate those ads. Oh, here we go. Camerite is a rare chromium-rich variety of clinochlor. It's a member of the chlorite family. Um, so anyway, it is a real stone. So there we go. 2.5 inches if anyone's interested. It is $10. It is 2.5 inches. It's a natural stone. This one is stamped in the back of the bale. Let me see if I can just turn it, get you to see it that way. I think you can see it. Has the open back. It is stamped on the back of the bale. There we go. Now it's clear. $10 if anyone's interested. Camerite. I kind of like the colors in there. Camurite is purple. Not this one. Unless those are purple. The black is purple. It's got purple hues in there. Let me see. It is purple, but there's some that have the greenish color in there too. So I think that's a deep, deep purple. You can see little purple hues in there. Very pretty. Okay, we'll pass on that one. Move on, not a problem. If you have any interests, you can always let me know later. Thank you, Noelle. Sometimes I can't think of all that information, and it helps when I have the support from my subscribers like you. Okay, we're going to do another pendant. Let me did I pass on that one? Not yet. Okay, we'll let you look at this one while I get it in the chat. This is a stick agate. Try to get it to focus before I go to the chat so that you got something nice to look at. If not, we'll leave it at that. I should give you a close-up. This one is 2.1 inches. And this is also $10 if anyone's interested. Kind of looks like that butterfly jasper in a way. Let me put it on see if I can get it to focus better. This one is stamped on the back of the bale as well. There we go. That's pretty good. Has a nice beaded design around the bezel. Nice beige neutral colors. Goes good with a t-shirt, a tank, spaghetti strap. Goes good with grays and beige. You know, if you have a cream colored t-shirt or cream colored pants, gray pants, all the neutral colors. You can see it's stamped. It's not coming in real clear, but I'm gonna take a second and wipe my camera off, make sure that's not the issue. I got one of those eyeglass cleaners and I just kind of wipe it off. See if that helps any. It is stamped on the back of the bale. You can see it, it's there. I'd really rather have you focus on the stone. Beautiful, beautiful stone. If I can get it to focus. Oops, sorry about that. There, now you can see the bezel, the beaded bezel, and you can see the stone really nicely. $10 if anyone's interested. Now if I turn it around, you should be able, if I didn't lose the focus. There, now you can really see the stamp on the back. Okay, we can pass on that, not a problem. And that was the end of that box. 1 minute. Let me put these away and get out another box. Okay, I think that's everything right now. All right, let's see. Here's a box with newer items in it. Let's go through this. I'm going to show a necklace set. I'm going to get it out there for you to look at. Actually, does not have the earrings. I thought it was a set, but it's not. It's just the necklace, which is also pretty. I'm going to start this one out at $15. It is, oops, let me see. There we go. It's lab created. It's gold stone is the big stone, and then the pinker ones are rose quartz and pink chalcedony. Yes, this is gold stone. Um, Real fine gold stone. And rose quartz. You can see the natural rose quartz. I'm thinking these down here might be pink chalcedony, but those on top, they're not faceted. Those are rose quartz. And then there's the gold stone. It is, I have to check. I didn't, 1 second. We'll see if it's stamped or not. Yep, it's stamped on the back. I didn't write it down like I usually do, but I can do that now. But here's a close-up if that helps any. Very pretty. Um, 1 minute. Okay. It is stamped on the back. It has the open back. See if I can get you to see that or not. Right there, where my pinky is, that's where it's stamped. That's okay. You know what you like, and that's what you should go for. Someone else may be interested, at least I hope so, but you never know. I'm going to put it back up there for you to look at anyway for just another bit before I put it away. Okay. All right, we'll pass on this one. Yeah, I've got quite a few necklaces, so we're going to show them anyway. Hope that's okay, because you never know, someone else might have an interest, even if you don't or you can't. All right. All these are pretty new. I just got these a while back. Um, I'm going to go ahead and show another necklace. I hope that's okay with everyone. This one is labradorite and amethyst. Let me get it out there so you can look at it, and then I'll get it in the chat. I think it's very pretty. Not labradorite, but lapis lazuli. That's another nice stone. Make sure I got it sitting okay here so that you can see it well. We'll do this one at $15 as well if anyone's interested. It is a beautiful dark blue lapis lazuli and amethyst. The amethyst is faceted. The lapis is natural. The amethyst is lab created. It has a nice design around the bezel. Let me get a closer look here. See if I can tell what they are. It's just a rope scrolling design, and I think they're just leaves. I'm not sure. But here's a close-up. Very pretty. We got Noel in at 15 for this one. This one is also stamped on the back. I'll show you that. It is stamped right, let me see, right at the top of the bottom stone there. I think you can see that. And it's also stamped on the shepherd's hook here. I got it on the wrong side. There we go. 925, silver plated. It's not solid sterling silver, it is silver plated. I have to say that because of it's good quality. It's just not our standard. It's made in India. Okay, we got 15 in here. Let's go ahead and start the countdown on this. Let me get it back on the display so I can. Well, I wanted to double check something here, make sure it's 18 inches like they said. Yeah, this one is 18 inches including the stone. So, okay. Ah, thank you, State of Disorder, Bethany. Thank you, thank you. We'll see you again. Glad to see you. Thank you for joining, subscribing, registering, all of it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we got Noel in at 15, and we're going to start the countdown. I'm looking for 16 or more if anyone else is interested. We're going once at 15. No, you can get, it does not come with earrings, but amethyst earrings are pretty easy to come by. Even lapis earrings are pretty easy to come by. So we're going twice. Looking for 16 or more. Last call. If you get it in there before the sold is, you might have a chance yet. All right. I'm going to have to get a basket out for you, Noel. 1 minute. I don't think you bought anything yet, so I have to create a basket. Bear with me. I'm going to work on it. It takes me a little while here. I have the basket. So now I need to mark it for you and get it in the basket. I'm working on it. Um, all right, let me get this in your basket now, and then we'll be ready to move on. Thank you, Noelle. Don't forget, if you need extenders, if you need snake chains, I have that available as well. If you want to see them, just let me know and I can get them out. Hi, Yolanda. Well, you missed quite a few things, but you can always go. Don't forget, you can always go through the live sale or the video afterwards and email me. I usually put whether it's sold or whether we just passed. That gives you an idea whether it's still available or not. If it says pass, it's most likely still available. So if you want to go through it later, be my guest to email me. I work with quite a few that way too. We're going to do another necklace. This one is all amethyst, very pretty. And it's got the checkerboard faceting on the big stone. Okay, let me get it in the chat and then we'll get to a closer look at it. Yeah, I've gotten quite a bit of new things in within the last month, so I still got quite a bit of it. You know, it's kind of hard to sell it all at one show, so I have to show it again. But a lot of it is gone already, but I have a lot of it left. Um, this one I'm going to start out at $15 as well. Usually I do 16, but I feel $1 generous today, if that helps any at all. Excuse me. You can see it's checkerboard faceted. Let me give you a closer look here. This one is stamped on the back. I just want to get you a close up. See if we can do this. I want you to see the checkerboard faceting. Really sparkles extra. And it has a beautiful design around the bezel, even on the other stones. Nice size. It's not like flat or anything. It's got a little height to it. Um, Thanks, Bonnie. That really helps when you support me that way. I love it. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Here's the back. It has an open back and it is stamped right on the bottom there. It is lab created. So it's when it's lab created, it's supposed to be just like the natural stone, but it's made in the lab. Let me see what the manufacturer said. I don't know if that'll make a difference, but They don't always give a lot of information either, but according to them, it's lab created. And usually that means it's just like the real stone, but made in the lab. It has all the same ingredients. Oh, we got Bonnie in for 15 on this one. Let me get it on the stand and then we'll start the countdown. It is beautiful. So let's go ahead and start the countdown. We're going to go once at 15, looking for 16 or more if anyone's else may be interested. It is a purple. It looks kind of dark with the background down there, but it is purple. We're going twice, looking for 16 or more. Last call. And we're going to mark. Sorry, I lost my picture. Here we go. I'm back. Okay, thank you, Bonnie. Let me get that in your basket. I'm kind of just going to show it again so you can see that it is purple. I thought maybe if I got to show you through the light, it is purple. All right, let me get that set aside for you. And then we'll move on. All right, let's find Bonnie's basket. All right, we found it. Let's get that out of there. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, thank you. Don't forget, just letting you know as a reminder, if anyone spends $75 or more in one live sale, not including the shipping, you will get a 5% discount. With some of your orders, you might be getting near there. I just thought I'd mention it if that helps any. Okay, we have another necklace here. Let's go ahead and show this. Get it out there, then I'll put it in the chat. This is rose quartz and opalite. And it is 18 inches. And I'm going to do 15 again tonight. Sometimes I do 16, but tonight we're doing 15. So you can see the bottom stone is rose quartz, and the top stones are faceted. They are opalite. Oh, we got Noelle in at 15. Let me give you a close up. I want you to see that rose quartz. This one is stamped. I didn't finish writing that down, but it is stamped on the back. I just want you to see that it is rose quartz. That maybe it looks without the background, if you can see through it. It is rose quartz. And then the opalite is lab created and faceted, but it's very, very beautiful. And then I want to show you that it's stamped on the back, on the very bottoms of the stone there. Well, you can see it. And it's also stamped on the shepherd hook. I want you to see that as well. Anyway, it is stamped in two places there. So we got Noel in at 15. Let me get this back out here and we'll start the countdown. We're going once at 15, looking for 16 or more if anyone else is interested. Don't forget to hit the like button, the thumbs up, and register. Or if you don't register, that's okay. Subscribe, at least subscribe. So that's fine, Bonnie. I give everybody a week anyway, so that should not be a problem. We're going twice at 15, looking for 16. Last call. We're going to go ahead and mark this sold. Okay, let me get that set aside for you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, 1 minute. Thank you. All right, we have that in your basket. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let me move on, get you out of there. Okay, let's move on to another necklace here. This is another nice necklace. Let me get it out there for you to look at. Very pretty, lighter in color. Right, this is solar agate and blue topaz. $18. $15. Natural solar agate. You can see the solar design in the center there. We got Noel in it already at 15. And the blue topaz is faceted. Beautiful bezel design. And it is stamped on the back. Let me give you a close-up. So, looking for 16 or more if anyone else is interested. I want to finish showing everything. It is stamped right there on the side. Open back. It's also stamped on the shepherd hook here. Hopefully I can get this to focus. There we go. So let me put it back on the display and then we'll start the countdown. Looking for 16 or more if anyone else might be interested. We're going to start the countdown. We're going once at 15. We're going twice at 15. Last call. We're going to mark it sold. I have another lady that was buying necklaces, but apparently she has to wait a while. And I don't mind waiting. I don't always sell everything immediately, but these are beautiful and even if they take a while, they usually go for me and you know, I'm happy about all of that. So let me mark this down. $15. Let me get it put away for you in your basket. It's a beautiful necklace. I'm usually pretty picky about what I buy, and if there's any flaws, I let you know. But the bezel is sometimes bent in a little bit, but that's because of the stone. That's not considered a flaw. So if there are any flaws, I let you know. I normally let you know. If I don't let you know, it's because I didn't see it. But you can certainly let me know if you get it afterwards. But, most of the time everything's perfect. All right, we're going to get this in Noel's basket. And we're going to move on. Thank you, Noel. Okay. Here's another really pretty necklace. Oh, I have a lot of necklaces. If they don't all go, that's okay. If they all go, that's okay too. Here's another solar agate one. Deep purple, more of a deep purple than the last one I think was blue. This is more of a deep purple, and you can see the bubble design in the agate. $18. And this one's going to start out at 15 as well. I was selling them for 16, so you're getting a little bit of a deal here. Just letting you know. You can see the bubble design in the agate. Another kind of solar design in a way, but not round. It's more of a bubble design than the round one, like the last one. I do have some rings. Not a lot of them, but I do have some. I'll get them out in a bit. We've been here over 3 hours already. I'm going to go ahead and get the rings out next. Any interest? $15. This is stamped on the back near the bottom. It's also stamped on the S on the shepherd hook. I don't have to show you that, but it is. So it's stamped in two places. Very pretty. Let me let you look at this for just a second, and then I'll dig out the rings. We'll go ahead and do rings next while you're looking yet. These are some rings I haven't shown for a while. So, yeah, it's getting late. I'll do rings. I did quite a few here. I'll do a few rings and then we're going to call it a night. So, we'll go ahead and pass on this and then we'll do some rings. Let me get this put away. What size might you be interested in? If I know, I can probably maybe look and see if I got any, available. Otherwise, we'll just we'll put them out there no matter what. Okay, let's put this away and do the rings. We'll do this one first. This is an iolite ring. All right, we'll get a close up in a minute. I'm wondering if it would look better down here. Okay, we'll get you a close up. Most of them are going to be $10. But this one's going to be $10 if anyone's interested. Let me get you a close up. Better close up anyway. So this is iolite. See if I can get the real color in there. It's got kind of a greenish blue color to it. It's lab created, And it's got the checkerboard faceting, so it's faceted all over. It's a size 9. There, now you can see it. All right, we got Noelle in at 10. It is stamped, not inside the shank, but right on the back, so it's pretty easy to see the stamping there. And it's got kind of a line, vintage line design on the shank, and a nice kind of a flat beaded design around the bezel. Very pretty. Probably see the color better if I take it off and let the light shine through. Okay, we're going to start the countdown. We're going to go once at 10, looking for 11 or more. I hope that'll focus better. We're going twice at 10, looking for 11 or more. Might look better if I hold it up a little bit. It's too hard. What if I turn it around and have it going down instead? Maybe that'll help a little bit. Let's see. There we go. That's a little better. Last call. Looking for 11 or more. We're going to mark it sold. All right. Very pretty ring. Sold. Let's go ahead and get that marked and set aside for her. You get this in your basket, and then we'll move on. Don't forget, $75 and you get a 5% discount. We're doing rings, right? 1 minute. We got more rings to get out here. This is natural Larimar. Oh, I gotta get your name out of there. Sorry about that. And these came out of the Dominican Republic. Apparently, that's the only place these were mined. And so the mine is now closed, so I don't think you can get them anywhere other than the ones that are out there. Um, this one I'm going to do for $12 if anyone's interested, just because they're harder to find. Nice ones are harder to find anyway. Natural Larimar. Nice bezel design. Nice size stone. Has a nice height to it. Trying to find the stamp so I can show you that. Hmm, I'm not seeing it. I know my eyes are bad, but there might not be a stamp on there. I'm not seeing it, but here we go. There's the ring. Natural Larimar. I want to make sure it's a size 9 since I got that other part marked wrong. It's actually 9, between 9 and 9 1/4. So I'll leave it at a size 9. Okay, we can pass on that one. Not a problem. See what else have we got in here. This one's also a size 9. It's a sodalite, but it's mostly dark blue. Hard to tell that it's sodalite, other than there's a little white showing up at the bottom. Okay, let's do the sodalite. This is a size 9. And this one will start out at $9 if anyone's interested. It's a very dark blue. Has a nice kind of a scalloped rope design and beaded design around the bezel. You can tell there's a tiny bit of red and white in there, proving that it's sodalite. But for the most part, it's a dark blue. This one is not stamped. It does have the open back. They are made in India. $9 if anyone's interested. All right, we can pass on that. 1 minute. Here's one that I think is really nice. Let me get it out there for you to look at. This is a smoky topaz, and it's a pillbox ring. Or poison ring, whatever you want to call it. It's a size 7.5. And I base them usually what I pay for them, so this is going to have to be a starting bid of $12. It is faceted. It has a nice design around the bezel there, kind of a dotted and beaded design. It has a nice design on the shank as well that goes all the way around. It's kind of a, what would you say? We got Noel in at 12 already. Thank you. I think it's kind of a star design around the shank. Not sure what that is, but I've got to show you that it does open up. So you can store your picture or pills. I'm looking to see what I have, Bonnie. But right now this is a 7.5. I don't think I have any other topaz at the moment. This is the only one I got. Okay, I'm looking for 13. It opens on this side with the, you just pull on that and it pops open. Push it back down and it pops shut. I don't think I got any blue topaz other than the one I already sold. I think that was blue topaz. This is smoky topaz. We're going to start the countdown. We've got Noel in at 12. We're looking for 13 or more if anyone else is interested. Let me get it back on the display stand so I can have a free hand here. We're going once at 12, looking for 13 or more. Going twice. Last call, looking for 13. Okay, we're sold to Noel. Thank you. I think I spelt your name wrong, but you know what I meant. I apologize for that. This is a very pretty ring. Let me get that set aside. Oh, it wasn't blue topaz. It was iolite. Sorry about that. I may have spoke wrong. Let me get this set aside. Don't forget, $75 or more, you get a 5% discount, not including the shipping. I'm just saying that because Noelle's got quite a bit here. She's getting close. I don't really want to quit. I want to give her the chance. Okay, we get that out of there. Let's see what we got here. We have a watermelon tourmaline, size 7.5. I don't know how popular this is, but we're going to put it out there anyway. I'll give you a close-up in a minute. Oops. This one I should start at 12, but because I don't know how popular this is and I'd kind of like to move it, I'm going to start it at 10. And let's go ahead and give you a close-up. This one is stamped on the back. I'll show you that right away. It's open in the back and it is stamped 925. It's got the split shank. And let's go ahead and give you a close. It's got the kind of line design bezel there, or raised line design. Come on, focus. There, that's better. And there's the stone. Watermelon tourmaline. I paid probably more than I should have because it doesn't seem like this one is as popular. It's got a little bit of a flash in there. I don't know if that's the tourmaline or the watermelon, but it's there. $10 if anyone's interested. Okay, we'll pass on that. All right, let's see what else have we got here. We got a lot more Larimar. Trying to find something different though, and then we'll get the Larimar. I guess that's about it. Oh, I have this one is I believe pure sterling silver. So let's show this one, and then we'll go to then we have a bunch of Larimar left, and then we're going to call it a night. So this one is a Judith Jack. Marcasite. I got to measure the size. It says a 7, but I think it's a little bigger than that. I'm not sure. According to the mandrel I got, this is a 7.5. This belonged to my sister, and she wants $30 for it. But this one it is marked inside of the ring Thailand sterling. So it is sterling silver. Let me give you a close up. Okay, so this is a size 7.5. The center of the ring has a black freshwater pearl. It was purchased from QVC Shopping Channel in the 1990s to around 2000. It's marked inside the ring Thailand sterling, and it's used, but it's in very good condition. Um, Let me give you a closer look at it. See if I can get it to focus better. There we go. It's got the freshwater pearl, the black pearl, and the marcasite. It is Thailand sterling silver, which is marked on the inside of the ring. Let me see if I can get you to see that. This one is $30 because it is sterling silver. Marcasite and black freshwater pearl. Very pretty. Trying to get it to focus for you. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. The rest, I'll go ahead and we'll pass on this one. The rest of them are going to be Larimar. And then after those, we're going to call it a night. I'm looking at the sizes. So maybe I can do some choices of rather than. Here's a size 8. Here's the only size 8 I've got. And it's a square ring. Pretty. It is stamped inside the band. I can show you that in a minute. These I paid more for, so I'm going to have to ask $12 for them, which is fine because make they don't have Larimar anymore. But this is a nice square one, and it has the black beaded design around the bezel. Thank you, Bonnie. Good night, Bonnie. Thank you. Invoices will come out tonight or tomorrow. More likely tomorrow. It is stamped inside the shank. I'm getting a little shaky here. I'm gonna have to make something to eat afterwards. Anyway, it is stamped inside the shank. Size 8. Okay, we'll pass on that one. All right, now we're going to do a choice of. I have 3 of them here. I got to find my ring stand with the 3 of them on there. I don't know where I put it. Well, we can do this. Let's just do the 2 that I got right now. These are Larimar choice of. They're going to be a choice of for $12. And these are both a size 9. They both have the split shanks. The 1 or 2. There you go. Choice of $12. Good night, Jennifer. They have the split shanks, and they're both stamped inside the band. Oh, one is not stamped inside the band, or one is not stamped. Good night, Chicago lady. We can pass on these. See which one is. This one is stamped. And this one is not stamped. Right? Yep. All right, we have 3 more rings to show you, and then that's it. We're going to call it a night. These are all a size 9.5. Choice up for $12. And then we'll put the third one in the center. They're all 9.5, and they're all really nice rings. Okay. They're all stamped. I'm not going to show you, only if you're interested. But this is it. The last 3 rings. Choice of $12. This one's really, really nice. This one's got it is stamped right on the back. And it's got the really nice height to it. And it's got the antique design around the bezel and around the band. Really nice one. This is number 2. I'm just showing you that one first because of the band. Number 1 is stamped in the shank, kind of a square ring. And number 3 over there has a different design on there. So if there's no interest, we're going to go past and call it a night. I'm going to stop the camera and move it back so I can give you a personal good night. 1 second. See how that works. Okay. I don't need this light on for the goodbye. Oops. So anyway, I wanted to thank you all for being here and personally say good night to everyone. Get my shirt straightened out here. I wanted to thank everyone again for being here. Items were offered and we did well. Appreciate all your help. Remember to register. You have already done. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let me know if you want to be in the personal email list. I do have a couple people on the list to add, and if you want me to add anyone else, please let me know. Check out my eBay store. Things go out there when they don't go here. So you might find things out there you're interested in. I have that in the description box below. Otherwise, I just want to say thank you all for being here and that I respect every one of you and give you all my hugs and love. When I can't do it personally, I want to virtually do it. Thank you all. We're going to call it a night. I'll be back on Tuesday. If I do a pop-up sale, I'll send out an email. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm glad to hear that, Noelle. we'll look forward. I'll be back Tuesday for sure at 5 p.m. every Tuesday and every Friday at 5 p.m. Any other sales, I'll let you know if I do a pop up. That's it, you guys. I'm going to go. Thank you. Love y'all. Bye.